Now I'm writing lessons from the live stream, and it was a brief by detail. I have a lot of lessons. Okay, let's continue. And at 2 p.m. I will have a physics class in his house. One lesson. Okay. In the morning, I have read one third of the 1/4 of the Elon Musk book. Yeah, I love it. It has inspired me a lot. I don't know what I did today. Let me say again. I didn't vlog in the morning, maybe all the day. So let's remember. In the morning, I spend all my time studying, reading this book. I love it. I almost fall in love with it. Yeah, I have read it in 2 hours, and I never bored with it. Yeah, it's so interesting, fascinating, and I love it. Okay. In the afternoon, I have 1.5 hour in the extra class in physics. It was fun. And in the afternoon, I continue writing about the mindset of billionaire lessons from Jing. I want to be like that. And moreover, in this book, I will learn some lesson from him, because the author of this book had 30 hours meeting Elon Musk, and he has spent that time to watching Elon Musk, what he is routine and his life. Okay. Let's talk about a topic. Meet the tardigrade, the third animals on Earth. Without water, a human can only survive for 100 hours. But there's a creature so resilient that it can go without it for decades. This 1 mm animal can survive both the hottest and coldest environments on Earth, and can even withstand high levels of radiation. This is the tardigrade, and it's one of the toughest creatures on Earth, even if those look more like a chubby egg-like gummy bear. Most organisms need water to survive. Water allows metabolism to occur, which is the process that drives all the biochemical reactions take place in cells. But creatures like the tardigrade, also known as the water bear, get around this restriction with a process called anhydrobiosis, from the Greek meaning life without water. And however extraordinary, tardigrades aren't alone. Bacteria, single-celled organisms called archaea, plants, and even other animals can all survive drying up. For many tardigrades, this requires that they go through something called a turn state. They curl up into a ball, pulling scale, and tardigrades enter their turn state. They start synthesize their special molecules, which fuel the tardigrade cells to replace lost water by forming a matrix. Components of the cells that are sensitive to dryness, like DNA, proteins, and membranes, get trapped in this matrix. It's thought that keeps those molecules locked in position to stop them from unfolding, breaking apart, or fusing together. Once the organism is rehydrated, the matrix dissolves, leaving behind undamaged functional cells. Beyond dryness, tardigrades and also tolerate other extreme stretches. Being frozen, heated up past the boiling point of water, high levels of radiation, and even the vacuum of outer space. This has led to some enormous speculation that tardigrades are extraterrestrial being. This has led to some enormous speculation that tardigrades are extraterrestrial beings. Why? That's fun thinking about. Scientific evidence places their origin firmly on Earth, while they are evolved over time. In fact, this early evolution has given rise to over 1,000 rise to over 1,100 known species of tardigrades, and there are probably many others yet to be discovered. And because tardigrades are so hardly, they exist just about everywhere. They live on every continent, including Antarctica, and they are in deserts, promise including desert, the sea, fresh water, rainforest, and the high mountains peak. But you can find tardigrades in the most ordinary places too, like most are literally found in yards, parks, and forests. All you need to find them is a little patience and a microscope. Scientists are now trying to find out whether tardigrades use the turn state, their anti-drying technique, to survive all the stresses. If we can understand how they and other creatures stabilize their sensitive biological molecules, perhaps we could apply this knowledge to help us stabilize vaccines or to develop stress-tolerant crops that cope with Earth-changing climate. And by studying how tardigrades survive their prolonged exposure to the vacuum of outer space, scientists can generate clues about the environmental limits of life and how to safeguard astronauts. In the process, tardigrades could even help us to answer a critical question: could life survive on planets much less hospitable than your own? Okay, that's it for today. Goodbye.